Okay, we should be good now, right? I think. Yo, okay. I'm pumped. I wanted to play this game for a little while now, and its sequel, so we're gonna play through, not through, probably, but we'll see. Where am I to? Where am I to? Sorry, it's been a while since I've done, like, an actual retro stream on a retro console at this point, so. Okay. So there's a reason that I picked to play this game, other than wanting to play it, obviously. I've wanted to play Racer Revenge, which is the second game, which I like a lot more than the first one. But I guess I should play this one first. But thing is I don't really own this game. I don't even think I have the HD remaster. Maybe I do. I'm not sure. I have to delete one of these profiles. I'll delete this one. And funny enough is I was out the other day thrifting, and I actually found this game for like $5. So I was like, let's play it, because I haven't played this game, the first one at least, in forever. See. So I'll go with the save data that's on here. Some of it is not. I guess. Is it on the cartridge? I guess it's on the memory card, right? I don't know. Anyway, let's go. I'm not picking you, Anakin. Get out of here. I like playing as Aldar Beto, but he's not unlocked right away, right? You have to play like 3 races before you get him. Gasgano is pretty good. I like Gasgano. He's probably the best, actually. His brakes are terrible, though. So are his. Who needs brakes, really? Yeah, we'll go with Gasgano. I think that's what was on this profile previously, anyways. It's like the one that I always pick. Okay. Let's see if I remember these maps, because I honestly haven't played this game probably since it came out. Honestly. I was kind of hesitant to play it tonight, too, because I know, like, the Star Wars music sometimes gets muted on the VODs, and I hate that. Because, like, you know, I'm playing the freaking game, bro. Okay. Let's play. See how well I remember these tracks now, because they're different in this one than they are in the second one. I played the crap out of the second one. Like, I have all unlocks in the HD remaster of it. And in my original disc. So, this is running on actual hardware. I wish I had the Dreamcast version of this game, because I hear it's a really good version. Obviously, the frame rate is probably a lot better than it is on N64 here, but the frame rate's actually pretty steady right now. We are playing with an expansion pack, so I think this game is enhanced by expansion packs. I think it has a higher frame rate and probably a little bit better textures. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. So I don't remember this game being this smooth, which might not look smooth to some people, but as far as Nintendo 64 goes, this is smooth. This is as smooth as you're getting. There's like that little tight space to get out at the end, right? Yeah, I don't like that. I always end up slamming into the sides. There we go. Whoops. Whoops. I like the Tatooine track on the second game, is really good. There's like all these like ramps you can fly in through and stuff. It's really cool. The maps in the second game are what make it, really. And a lot of people have not even played the second game, I feel like. Because whenever I bring it up, they're like, oh yeah, Episode 1 Racer. And I'm like, no, like, there's a Racer Revenge. It's just like a really good game. There's a PS2 game. It's probably on other things too, but that's what I remember from. What's our... Oh, it's that, I think, right? I was trying to figure out what our boost is, because we have like a boost, right? The second game is definitely more combat focused. Like, the second game kind of more encourages you to beat up on the other racers. Well, this game doesn't do that so much. You can. This runs a lot nicer than I thought it was going to, though, honestly. Like, I literally, I bought this, and then I put it in to make sure that it worked, and then I just never played it. So I'm like, oh man, I was like, I want to stream that now because those games are really fun racing games. I was gonna do a PC Engine game tonight, but I've done it before, and I was like, I want to do something I haven't done before. I don't even think, have we done any N64 game on stream before? Is this the first N64 game I've ever done? It might be. Because I'm not a big fan of Nintendo 64. I know, some people will hate me for that, but I didn't really have one when I was a kid as much. Well, I had one for a little while after, but not at the beginning. I had a PlayStation first. Yo. Gotta go fast. This is running through S-Video too, so it actually does look pretty nice, honestly. Not perfect, but, you know. Nice. First place, first try. I always find that I do pretty good up until probably like the 5th or 6th race, I think. It's usually like towards the end of the first one is when you start to fall behind a little bit. Because you can do upgrades. I'll try to upgrade after like every 2nd race. Probably a good idea. Should be fine on this one. I think I remember this track. Does this game have a water level too? Like a one that where like the tubes are underwater? Or is that only the 2nd one? I feel like this one has one too. This is a really good game though. Like honestly, it's definitely slept on by me probably more because I like the 2nd more, like I said. But it's not like this is a bad game or anything. It's just I prefer the 2nd game. Oh, this is an easy-ass map. This is so short. As long as you know most of the turns, you're good. I'm overlapping people here. Oh. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, honestly, though, for as far as N64 games go, this game looks good. Some N64 games look so bad, especially texture-wise. Although this game probably is helped by the speed that you're going, you don't really get a chance to look at much of the textures, do you? Which is fair. Okay. Easy. What one did we unlock? Oh, that one. I don't like that one. We'll see if this VOD gets muted later now, too. It's definitely going to get claimed on YouTube, for sure. I always find the 2 things that I've ever streamed that I've always had problems with the music in the games is Star Wars games and Zelda games. Zelda games probably, I would say even more so because the people that are claiming it are not Nintendo. Hang on a second here. Want to make sure we're good. I think we are. I'm just trying to make sure my camera is centered because, like, I changed it and then I remember I hit the fucking thingy. We have a cat cam today, so that's pretty cool. It's not always a guarantee, but sometimes we get it. By parts.
Welcome to Watto's shop. Take a look around. I got everything you need.
Top speed, acceleration. I feel like acceleration is probably more important at this point.
Wanna meet Choboda?
I can get both. That helps. Turning.
Maybe you find what you need out the back in the junkyard, huh?
It's funny because the 2nd game's upgrades is not like as in depth as this one. I feel like it's very simplified in that you just add skill points basically, versus this game like buying parts and stuff, which is essentially the same thing. It's just like a more realistic way of implementing it, I suppose. But yeah, Oh, this map. This map is in the second game too, or like one like it. I feel like second game, I guess, has a lot of the same maps, just like altered or made different to... Obviously, because it was a different game, it needed to be different. This is a pretty fun game, though. I'm actually, like, enjoying playing it. Ooh. That was close. Dang. I don't remember what repair is. I think it might be R1. Or R. I guess there's no R2 in this. Force of habit. Oh. Not good. Oh, okay. We gotta go down to center more next time. It's fine. Might as well do repairs while we're here. There we go. There's not even any music during the race. I didn't realize that. Unless it's turned off in the settings or something. Such a fun game though, like I feel like there's not too many like actually fun, like more arcadey racing games anymore. There's a lot of racing games are just simulator style now, and it's like, man, I miss arcade racing games, like honestly. There's so many good ones back in the day. You had like Sega Rally and games like this, like the licensed ones, you know? What else? You had like all kinds. Wipeout. I feel like there hasn't been a Wipeout game since like PS4, right? Like early PS4. Like we need a new oh god damn it. We need a new Wipeout game. Those games are so good. I guess they're kind of in the same vein as this too, where it's like the high speed. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, it's so hard to see. Oh. And the icy parts are hard to turn on. It's okay though, we're ahead enough that it doesn't really matter. It does not affect us. I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to experiment off stream with trying to figure out how I can stream my CRT TV for some of these retro streams, possibly. Because a lot of the games would look 100% better that way, and I could still play them on original hardware. But I'm not really sure. I'm still working on it a little bit, trying to figure out like how to get it right and get the frame rate and like the camera right, because obviously the camera's frame rate or the camera's shutter speed and stuff has to line up with the scan lines of the TV so that we don't get like a black bar on the screen and stuff like that scrolling down every now and then. I'm okay with it doing it every now and then if it's not that bad, because I don't really have like an expensive camera I can use that has a whole lot of settings, so it's either my phone or how do I manage to do that every time? It's either my phone or just using like this camera, which has a few settings but not quite enough. I'm getting my ass kicked on this race by the track. Man, some of it, like, it's so hard to dodge some of this stuff with the... See, I can't do it. I suck. It's okay. It's kind of sad that they never really did much with pod racing in Star Wars after Episode 1, did they? I feel like they should have done more with that because that was like the best part of Episode 1. Like, really. They should have had like a thing where Anakin went back or something before he was evil. That would have been cool. I think that's a storyline anyways, but it's not in a movie. But it would be cool to see. I need to upgrade my handling. This is like brutal. It's half the problem. There we go. Sweet. I didn't look at what one I unlocked. I don't think. Oh, maybe it was Alderbedo. Should I switch? I do like Alderbedo's ship. I'm not gonna lie. Do I do all the races again if I change ships though? I don't think I do. I think I can actually do it here, right? Change vehicle. Oh, I guess we didn't. Oh, no, there it is. I mean, it's about the same, honestly. It's not really that much difference. He is always my go-to in the later games. Or in the second game. Later games, as if we had multiple.
Only the best parts you find here in my shop, huh?
I feel like either turning or traction, maybe both.
You cannot be hotter, Mindia, huh? Maybe you find what you need out the back in the junkyard, huh?
I was gonna say, I can't afford that. Does have better air brake and stuff though, so that's pretty cool. Not worried about cooling.
Outlanders, they come here. How do they find me? They come here, they mess up my store.
What's the junkyard? That's like cheaper parts or something, isn't it? Am I wrong? I don't know. Oh right, parts can break in this. I forgot about that. Interesting.
Oh, you want to buy Petroid, huh? They help you fix your pod racer, you know.
No shit. Who would have thought?
You race pretty good, no doubts there, huh?
It's cool that you can look around though. I like that. Hey Jar Jar, how you doing? God, these models. They're so bad. It's really the texture work that's brutal in these old games. N64 especially. Okay, let's see if we can do this with Alderbedo. This is a ship I always use in the second game. He's unlocked right from the start, I'm pretty sure. I just like his handling is like really nice, clean. Oh, this level is a little bit more laggy than the last ones. Definitely a lower frame rate on this one. I bet you it's gonna tank when we go underwater and has like fish and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, the frame rate's like going to like 10. 10 whole frames. Pretty cool though. I like that you can see like the ship that they go in the movie down there, and I think the fish goes there too, like the big ass fish that tries to eat them. I think he shows up too. I could be wrong. I do remember this. Yeah, there he is. I do remember this, but not very well. Oh god damn it! You're better off just getting destroyed there, because like I'm gonna fall so far behind, or maybe not. We're catching up though. It's okay, we're good. It's so weird going back to games from like the N64 era, especially for me. I feel like the frame rates and stuff of them is just so bad that it's really hard to go back to. It feels so like shitty now, you know? Not that it's the game's fault, it's the hardware really, you know? But I feel like even going back and playing like GoldenEye and stuff is really rough. You're just like, man, I don't remember this like playing like this. Even on a CRT, where there's like less input lag. But no, it was a thing, and it still is a thing. Not misremembering, it's just that you weren't used to anything of a higher frame rate. You know, like this is what you got. It wasn't like 60 frame per second 3D games at the time. 2D games, yes. Most, in fact, I would say. I was like, man, I gotta do something I want to play tonight, because, like, I'm not gonna be able to stream tomorrow night, because I have my show at my band tomorrow night, so I'm excited for that. Ooh. I can't wait to do that. I haven't played a show in, like, a good bit now. Or at least it feels like it. You know what I missed from the second game, though? Like, the announcer guy. The announcer guy was, like, so cool. With his, like, southern accent thing. Alderbedo. It's so good. I should play the second game on stream at some point. I think we have done it before. But, like, it would be cool to try to go through, like, one of these games to stream. Like, the whole game, if possible. That would be kind of neat. So they're not long games. And we don't have to get, like, 100% and everything, you know? They're so chill, too. Although, if I'd known there was music, I would have had music on in the background. No music. But then, see, the thing about that is then the music in the menus would be, like, really weird, but having music in the background. It's always jarring when games do that. I do wish I owned the Dreamcast version, though. I feel like that would be a way better version to play. Maybe that one has music in the background, I don't know. Yeah, the second game is like underwater tunnels are like spherical or whatever. They're cylindrical, so you can like go like in loops and stuff. That's really cool. Obviously, I mean, this game probably couldn't even freaking make a loop. It would be like a hexagon. Oh god. Oh, I almost made it. It's very hard to do stuff like tricky maneuvers, I feel like, in this one rather than the second one. I like the reflection in the water here, though. That's pretty cool. Could appreciate that. It's probably not even a reflection. It's probably just the ship. They just render it again. Yeah, the underwater segment is like tank the frame rate. Oh shit! I always forget about that thing in the middle on that section. Sweet. Yeah, I got band practice at 8 tomorrow. And then we got the show after that. I'm glad it's a late show this time. The last show I did was like really early, and I was like, it's nice to get home early and not get home at like 3 a.m. or something, but like at the same time, I feel so weird when you get out and it's like not daylight, but you know, early. You're like, oh, it's only 11 o'clock. That's strange. Same thing when you do like the all ages show sometimes, and they're like in the daytime. It's really weird. Not used to it. Best lap is Bullseye. Okay, and Team Toe. Yeah, I guess we'll just try. I don't think we're gonna be able to do much upgrades because I don't have much money. Acceleration is really what I need. Like we're not actually doing that bad on everything. Maybe I can just. Can I afford Pitroids? How much are Pitroids? I can't. Watto is something else. There we go. But yeah, this game's really good. I love this game. It's fun to be playing it again for sure, because like I said, I feel like I haven't played this game nearly as much as I played the second one. Like I've beaten the second one multiple times on PS2, and then I beat it when they did an HD remaster. And I know there is a remaster of this too. Maybe it's free on PlayStation. I could have probably played that instead of this, but I like doing the original hardware thing. I like showing off games the way that like I played them growing up. I feel like that's like important to me to a certain degree, you know? Because like even the HD remasters, like they don't do texture upgrades or anything usually. It's just, you know, better frame rate, that's all. But like I like showing it the way it looked back then, really. And I mean like these reflections and stuff and those effects and stuff look pretty cool for the time. What is my boost? I don't know, because I need to know it in this one, don't I? Because there's like a ramp thing. I remember this map. I mean, we might be fine if we're far enough ahead of people if we end up dying anyway, but I'd rather not. Is it Z? Is it the Z trigger? It might be the Z trigger. I just totally messed up there. Yeah, like what button is that? Am I stupid? Is it? It's not B, because B is brake. It's not R1. I got stuck on the freaking polygons. Can't be the other trigger, because that would make no logical sense. That just turns. That ain't it. What is it? Probably gonna do this race again because I'm messing around too much. Oh, maybe it is Z. Maybe I just have to like preemptively do it a little bit better than I did. Cause it's because I'm catching up. There's not really anything to tell me I'm using it though, is there? Like, can you overheat with it in this one, or is that not a thing in this one? Interesting. I'm falling behind more than I am doing anything else here. Get my ass handed to me, in fact. It's okay, we can try again. Might have to look it up. I think it is Z, though. That seems like that's what they would make it. Because the ship becomes a little bit more unruly to do. Like, how? What am I doing? Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to pull up on the... Okay. I'm an idiot. I'm dumb. In fact, we'll just restart the race. Okay. Oh, it's up on the joystick? Is that a boost? Oh, it is. That is what it is. That's weird. I don't like that, but it's what it is. Maybe we can change it in the controls. That is what it is, yeah, okay. I knew there was a boost in this one. I was like, there was a boost in the first one. I remember there being one. Which I'm guessing is what I gotta do to get over the ravine. I don't think it's the pullback thing. That seems weird. Maybe it is. We'll find out now. We shall find out. Soon enough. Yeah, it's definitely the boost. That's okay though. We can probably recoup our place here. Now that I know. God, sometimes you literally get stuck into the geometry, I find. Not always, but it does happen. And first place person is like really first place, like really far ahead. I know you can do like the leaning thing, which probably helps a lot, but like I don't know how much that's gonna really help here because oh, maybe we'll see. Hey buddy, how you doing? Can you destroy the other ships in this one? I don't know if you can. There's no health bars, but that might just be that there's no health bars. Because I know in the second one there is. Like I said, I'm so used to the second one now. Coming back to this one feels so different. So different. I don't like that boost being on the joystick. Like, that's really weird. It's really weird. I thought I upgraded my handling, like, good enough to be handle this, but I guess not. Oh, their beat sounds so weird in this game compared to the next one. This is a LucasArts game, right? The second one I don't think is. I think the second one was outsourced to another company, I'm pretty sure. But I'm pretty sure that this one is. LucasArts used to make such good games, man. Like the Dark Forces games and freaking like everything they used to make, man. They used to make such good games. I'm just gonna restart again. But yeah, I don't know, man. They used to make really good games back in the day. And then they got shut down when EA bought LucasArts. And when Disney bought everything. Which is unfortunate, because like I said, they made a lot of classics. Even stuff that isn't Star Wars, like Monkey Island and, you know, any of the Indiana Jones games. They were all really good games. Like, even the 3D ones for their time, they were good. Like, The Emperor's Tomb was a good game. Just the other one, The Infernal Machine, that was also a good one. And obviously the point-and-click adventure games that they used to make, so good. So many classics. It sucks that they got shut down so unceremoniously, I would say. Just all of a sudden it was like, oh yeah, they're done. It's like, really? They were like one of the best game studios around at the time. Sure, they had a few duds, but I mean, like, what game studio doesn't? Yeah, that's how I feel about it anyway. Okay, it is pullback. It's not boost. I got it now. I got it now. That saves us a lot of trouble, because even if we do fuck up, like, we still won't do that bad. Okay. Now that I figured it out, we got this. Break too late. That's fine. Do a little bit of repairs if we can. Try to keep that one engine in the yellow at least. I don't like it when it's in the red. It makes me paranoid. Okay. So if you boost if you brake a little bit earlier, you can do kind of like a little drift thing, which is nice. I'm getting used to the controls because they're definitely different than the second game, that's for sure. I guess I can go up that dirt mound, right? That's probably like a shortcut. Don't remember this level at all. All I remember is that jump. Because I feel like I probably struggled with that jump even back then. Oh, and I still am. Oh, God. He's going to overtake me. It's okay. We still got one more lap. We can do this. Oh, I hate it when that happens. You get stuck on the geometry. Like, you get snagged. It's really annoying. It's unfortunate, because like, you'll be doing really good, and then that'll happen. I feel like it's hard to use the boost because you got to press up on the joystick, but you also need to be like turning the joystick for turns, so it's kind of like you can't really use it on turns. Whereas if it were a button, you can use it wherever you want. Is that Gascano? It is. How dare he? How dare he become a traitor? Okay, we gotta not mess up this jump coming up now, that's all. God, what is wrong with me? So dumb. Slamming into things constantly. Oh, God, how am I this bad right now? Nice, okay, we're good. We just gotta continue. We gotta try to keep ahead of him over here, which is gonna be hard. Because I'm getting stuck on the fucking geometry again. God damn it. Give me a break. Yeah, we're not gonna win now. We're gonna get like second. Oh, we might. Oh, come on. I pushed it too hard. Oh, I was hoping I could like drift into there, but I couldn't. Hang on, we'll try one more time. I'm not dealing with second place. It's first place only around here. I just gotta not be shit at the game for once, you know? Gotta be good at video game. There we go. I need to get used to the braking because it's kind of like delayed a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. It's like you press it, but like it like comes out like 2 seconds after you press it. Your brake. There we go. It's like perfect. If we can do that every time, we're gonna be set. We're gonna be happy campers. Now, how do I go up here? I'm gonna try it because I haven't done this. Okay, that's not bad. It's actually pretty easy because I don't have to do as many turns in. Sweet. It's all about knowing where they are more than anything, I guess. Hey. Oh man, it's really hard to aim to that road. You can't really control in the air. Oh. That turn gets me every time. I gotta figure that out. I'm gonna have to brake way earlier than I am. Ugh. That was rough too, but that one wasn't as bad. Definitely could have been worse. The handling on this one is actually really good, so that's not really a problem. Like, even the lighting. Like, this game has lighting, which is pretty crazy. Like, for games from this time to have, like, any kind of dynamic lighting to any degree. I guess it's not really dynamic, but, like, you know, sections where there's, like, a light source. Like, that's pretty crazy. Even as minor as it is, it's still crazy. Oh, that was rough. I gotta be careful. I should have taken that shortcut and I just didn't. I don't even know that one down there, so I'm not gonna attempt it just out of pure caution. Oh, I tried to do it right and it didn't work out, but still better than what we did the first few times. repair that so we don't get into too much trouble. I want to spend too much time because repairing slows you down. For people who don't know, obviously your engine health is over on the side there. I'm just kind of assuming that everybody has played this game because this game was so popular back in the day. And it still is to this day, I'm pretty sure. It's one of those classic racing games. What was that? There was another one that they did that was pod racing that was like more cartoony with like big heads. I don't remember what that was called. But I remember that game making fun of it when I was a kid. There we go. That's way better. Oh, I don't know if it is though, because that definitely slowed me down a lot. Oh no, we got this. We got this. There it is. The N64 has this like dithering filter over everything. You can definitely see it. Like if you look at the sky, you see that like grid of like pixels. It's like a filter. It's like a blur filter they have over all their games, and like it always looks horrible. And I know like in an emulator you can like change that and remove it, and the games look 100% better when you do that. Race 6. Ooh. Do I want to do upgrades? Do I want to buy another pit droid? I feel like having more pit droids at this point is probably like pretty important too. But they're 1,000 though. Might be able to get one upgrade. It's just that we're going through so many parts so quickly that I like.
Look around! I got a lots of junk. I am betting heavily on Sebulba.
How much is that?
He always wins. You banna pihota, Mindia, huh?
Is the stuff in the junkyard more expensive, or is it just me?
Have you seen my chance cube?
Your chance cube? No, I have not seen your chance cube.
Mind?
I'll pass on seeing it.
Oh, this part no good for you, huh?
950.
It means.
Oh my god, relax.
Outlanders, they come here. How do they find me? They come here, they mess up my store. Hey!
Oh my god. I think that's all we can do. Whew. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. So now we got 2 working on it, so that's good. That way we won't lose all of our stuff. Or 3, I guess, because we already have 1, right? Vehicle upgrades. Yeah, so like all of our parts are getting repaired pretty. Okay. Okay. Time to race. I don't remember this map at all. You know what's funny? Like, I used to be such a Star Wars fan when I was a kid, and the minute that I discovered Star Trek, and I can remember the exact moment that I discovered Star Trek and actually became a Star Trek fan more. But yeah, when I was a kid, I used to love Star Wars. Like, I remember being at the premiere to go see Star Wars Episode 1. I was actually on a trip with my mother at the time, because I was like, what? That was 1999, so I was like 9 years old, and I was in Toronto, I remember at the time, and I remember going to see it in Toronto in like IMAX, because we never had IMAX where I lived back then, so that was like a huge thing, and it was pretty cool. And I love Episode 1 anyways. Like, I don't hate it. Obviously it's very flawed. But like, it still feels like Star Wars to me. And then years later, I kind of just got really sick of I got sick of Star Wars. I feel like there's so much Star Wars everywhere now that like it's just too much for me. I don't know if other people feel that way. Everything that I like enjoy, I feel like always ends up being like just manipulated to the point that there's so much of it that, like, I just don't care anymore. Like, I feel like Ghostbusters is going that way currently. Like, there's too much. They're doing too much weird shit with it, in my opinion, as well. Oh, damn it. I'm just gonna start over. But, yeah, I used to be a huge Star Wars fan, and then one day, this person that my mother was, dating at the time, he had a bunch of, Star Trek DVDs, and I remember I woke up early one morning, and I was watching, I was like, you know what, like, I'm gonna give it a chance, because, like, people like it, so there has to be something to it. So, like, I gave it a chance, and oddly enough, to a lot of Star Trek fans, this will be funny, but the first thing I really ever watched with it, was the Star Trek The Motion Picture, like, the original first movie. And, I was like, this is so good. I love this. Like, I actually adore this. Like, I love that it's not just, like, action all the time. It's, like, methodical, and, like, it's kind of more like a detective show than it is like Star Trek's very different from Star Wars, right? Like, especially old Star Trek. New Star Trek's kind of exactly like Star Wars. But yeah, it was like more like a detective show with characters that you care about and stuff. Like, it was really cool. And I was like really mind blown. And a lot of people would find that funny with that movie, because a lot of people would say that movie is pretty boring compared to like some Star Trek stuff. And obviously I had watched the original series before that, just on and off, because my grandfather used to watch Star Trek the original series on TV and westerns and old World War II movies and stuff all the time. How do I keep hitting that? I'm so bad. And yeah, so it was like, it was a real big turning point for me, because I think, for whatever reason, I think that like my impression of Star Trek was that it was going to be exactly like Star Wars, but it was going to look not as good. And I know that's obviously super stupid now. But, like, I don't know why. I just didn't think that it was going to be as good. Because my impression that only thing I had seen Star Trek was the original series, which, I mean, when you're a kid, you compare original series to, like, Star Wars. It's, like, night and day on which one looks more realistic, right? So, yeah. And then as I got older, I learned to appreciate stuff like that. Like, I love the original series. It's probably my most watched Star Trek at all, honestly. Like, a lot of people like Next Generation, and I love Next Generation, but original series will always be special to me. The characters, I feel like, are just so tight in the original series. And they are in the Next Generation as well, but the Next Generation also has a lot of characters. Like, it has a lot more characters than the original series, I would say. So it's kind of like they're balancing a lot more than the original series is. So you can't really blame them. All I'm saying is that it's like, it's really cool, and I always love that. And also, I love the like campy 60s aesthetic that they got going on and stuff, even in the story of it. Like, so cool. I love it. I feel like every TV show that comes out nowadays, like Star Trek, Star Wars, whatever, it's always so friggin' serious nowadays. Like, everything has to be gritty and realistic, and it's like, man, I miss TV shows just being silly. Like, I miss having, like, campy-ass TV shows to watch that aren't Disney or something, you know? Things don't have to be realistic or gritty to be good. Jesus Christ, we might have to, like, place in a couple of lower spots on this one in order to get through it, maybe. Oh god, that's very hard to avoid. This is a really cool section, though. I don't remember there being anything like this in the second one, so I'll give it that. Oh, come on, really? The first hit? I barely hit any of them. Give me a break. How are you supposed to get through that in 3 laps in a row and not hit anything? I don't know. Bro, I barely touched it. What? Oh, this map is ripping me off. I'm getting ripped off. I'm probably not going to win either. I'm probably not even going to place. I get stuck on the geometry again. God damn it. Sure, a couple tries at this race and we'll get it. Like, I know a lot of the early races kind of like by heart just because of how much I played this. And then the rest of them are kind of like a blur. God, I cannot like stay ahead of anybody in this. Apparently. Jesus, they're so close to like getting past me every time. I wish you could like destroy the other racers. You know how I play Racer Revenge. Just destroy everybody and win the race. Could you like piss off, bro? It'd be great if you could. Oh, god damn it. Get my ass handed to me. Although if I finish the race and like my pod's not gonna, it's gonna have to repair, isn't it? So then there's some other thing I'm gonna have to deal with. So I might just have to restart. I need to get this down. This part here is weird. It's very jarring trying to like not hit anything. Like I don't understand how you're supposed to. It's kind of luck based a little bit. Like, I can't. I don't get it. I am aware that I suck. Yeah, let's restart because I'm never getting anywhere in this. God dang. I like the asteroid belt in the background though. That's cool how you can see that. What is like if you're on a planet that has an asteroid belt outside of the planet, can you see it from on the planet? Like what does that look like? I've never thought about that. Would they be like glowing because they're reflective to the sun, or? I have to look that up after. I'm like genuinely curious now. I've made myself curious. Okay, that was pretty clean. See, I'm getting better on each section now. I'm memorizing a little bit. Kind of how these games go, I guess. Okay. Again, the low frame rate on this is the enemy here. Sometimes, because like when the frame rate tanks, it makes it really hard to get anywhere. To any like good degree. Okay, here we go. Oh fuck. It's like immediately I'm just gonna hit that. Like I don't know. I don't understand how I'm supposed to avoid these things. I didn't even touch it, bro. Come on. The worst part is if you die here, like everybody passes you. Everybody in the entire race is just like ahead of you. It's brutal. How does that kill you in one hit, but then sometimes you just bust through them? Like, I don't get it. It's not like my engines are in, like, bad condition or anything. Because I literally just died. What? Bro. That section there is destroying me. Like, I'm actually, like, not able to even get through that. Oh my god. The drivers are definitely more violent in this one than they were in the earlier races. For sure. Very hard to do any kind of boosting in this level E2 because there's no straightaways. Or very few of them. Oh yeah? I'm sure there's some people that are so good at these games they like never touch a wall. It ain't me. You're on the wrong channel if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for subpar gameplay, I'm your man. Oh my god, I'm trying to freaking heal, but like the frame rate tanks when you get to that section. God, you heal and everybody passes you. It's so hard to like catch up. It's like, I feel like this game is a little bit less forgiving on falling behind. You're kind of screwed. Oh my god, I can't even... There we go. It's worse when there's more racers on screen. The second that there's like a bunch of racers on screen, like the frame rate tanks. I feel like some levels are obviously worse than others too, like this one, because there's a lot going on in the background. I was gonna say, I don't even know if I can heal my ship on this one. While I'm in the air, I guess I can, but it still slows you down somehow. I don't know how that works, but whatever. Oh god. I was like, god damn, I barely touched it! Ah. God. Might as well just restart again. This is a hard race. I remember this map too. Like, I remember, like, the gimmick, because a lot of the maps have, like, a certain gimmick, you know? Is the first place in... Oh, it's not Alderbedo, right? It's someone else? No. I was gonna say, couldn't be, because I'm pretty sure certain racers... I don't think you can have a double. Like, if you play as Alderbedo, there's not gonna be another one. That's why we see Gano now, because we're not playing as him anymore. A lot of very narrow paths in this one. Oh, Jesus. I do remember getting like a 100% on this game when I was a kid, though, like beating the whole game and everything. I don't know if there's secret racers in this one. Are there secret racers in this one? There are in the second one. Like, you can unlock Darth Vader and Darth Maul. Like, Darth Vader has like a TIE fighter, or TIE advanced pod racer, which is pretty cool. God, these things are so hard to avoid, because like sometimes you'll like lean into it thinking that you're gonna avoid it, and then you don't. Like, how did that engine blow up? It was nowhere near that. I call bullshit on that. And as soon as I fall behind here, that's it. Because like I can't catch up once I'm behind on this section, I feel. Like, because I always end up dying like 4 times, and then I'm behind. Like, bro, come on, man. Come on. If my thing is full health and I touch a wall, it shouldn't explode. It shouldn't, but it does. But it does. Ooh. Feels nice to actually play like a retro game though, because I feel like we haven't done it in a while now. We didn't do it last week because I had a solo album recording thing. So this is really the first time we've done it. Last time we did Wonder Boy, and I was gonna do that again today, but then I would have had to go and get my Retron, which is not in this house currently. So I would have had to go get it and come back, and I was like, whatever. I feel like I get cheated with the walls like that sometimes. Like, it glitches out and you get stuck in the wall and then your engine explodes. It's kind of stupid. It's a little bit dumb. Oh my god, you pushed me over, you asshole. How dare he be violent in a pod race? What does he think this is? Some kind of thing where you can be violent? Do you think this is Star Wars? Oh my god, I'm amazed that that never destroyed my engine. I feel like I was closer that time than I am most times that I actually get destroyed by that. Oh, come on, dude. Hitting the freaking wall, really? That's so stupid. I don't like it. I don't like it. God, there's so much so fast. It's so hard to, like, figure out where I even am. I mean, you can catch up pretty quick in this, so, like, it's reasonable, I guess. Even when I fall behind, like, I'm almost in first place again, so it's not that bad, but ain't great, that's for sure. I'll just try to do some quick repairs here and there like that. That way we don't fall behind too much. It's hard to repair, because that's the side that I'm always slamming. Even when I try to brake, it don't work out for me. I don't remember all the turns. I can't look at the map because the map is like... I feel like this game definitely has a bad map, right? Like the map on the top corner is kind of useless a little bit, right? Compared to the later game. Or other racing games for that matter. Having like a weird dotted line is kind of like a strange idea for a map, but you know, what do I know? I'm probably gonna die like 3 times in this tunnel up ahead, I'm sure. 3 times, that's the bet, right? Like, I'm legitimately trying to make these turns, and sometimes it's really hard. As soon as I try to repair, the guy overtakes me, like, immediately. I don't even know why I'm trying to heal, because I'm gonna end up fucking exploding in this tunnel anyway, so it's probably just a waste of time. See? It's like, I don't know where the asteroids are gonna be, and I can't react quick enough sometimes. And then I have to, like, do this navigation thing here, which is, like, hard to do, because I feel like sometimes I'm not even touching that electric beam thing, and it still kills me. You can get ahead of people in this section pretty quick, though, I'll give it that. But then they also can get ahead of you pretty quick as well. God dang. God dang. Okay. Oh my god, that wall every time. Every time gets me. Every time. Bro. And now I'm in last place again, essentially. Might as well be. How are you going so fast? Have we not seen Anakin yet in this race at all, too? Because I feel like I haven't seen Anakin in any of these races. Like, Anakin's pod racer is really fast in this game. I feel like they really want you to play as him, but, like, I don't wanna. Oh my god, I barely freaking pressed the brake and the whole ship turned. That's so deceptive, that wall being like pitch black every time. I just think that it's like a tunnel, and it's not. I don't know why it doesn't click in my brain that that's not what it is. Oh my lord. Once again, I'm not even going to try repairing the ship because I'm going to get exploded as soon as I go into that tunnel. I guarantee it. Oh my god. You touch the wall for a second and your ship slows down just enough for everybody to pass you. It's like... it's like impossible. Like, there's no way I'm getting first place here. I have to restart before I hit the finish line. This is the best we've done, though, in all fairness. It ain't perfect, but it's better than what we did last time. That, like... God, I hate that. I hate that I just touch the wall and the whole ship just explodes. And then it just puts me right in front of that immediately. Okay. This is a hard one, man. Holy crap. I don't remember this being this hard. Then again, like I said, my memory of this game is not great, so... Versus the second one. Okay. That was a better air brake than usual. Guy was like right on my ass, though. Trying to get the brakes down like the right pattern, but it's really hard to do. I mean, we're still doing way better than we did last time, but it's not going to help us much, is it? Especially when I'm losing control in certain areas. I don't like that wall because I always end up getting stuck on the geometry there and it slows me down. Clearly. Oh my god. Y'all are too violent. Y'all need to relax. I'm screwed. Oh, that was pure luck. Watch me explode immediately. Oh, I'm surprised that never killed me. Sometimes it does and sometimes it don't. I don't know what the magic thing is. Because it's like I can go into it with like full health and it'll still sometimes just absolutely wreck me. Maybe it's like hitting it with like part of your pod racer, not the full pod racer that does it. I don't know. See, like I can't get through the section without hitting like multiple things. I don't get it. I'm too stupid for this. And then it throws you so hard at some of these walls. It's kind of hard to not hit them. I guess you could brake in those areas too. I never really makes the sense. So like I'm in 4th place now after all that, and it's like, and see, look, I can't even stay in 4th place because they immediately pass me. It's like impossible. God damn. This is a hard one. What am I doing wrong? I'm legitimately trying here. I feel like if I could get a good enough lead on them, right from the get-go, I might be like a little bit better off. But it's kind of hard to do sometimes. Okay, it's not bad. It was better than the last time. Oh my god, it's so hard to maneuver sometimes in these. Because like the frame rate slows down in those outdoor areas, and then you're like kind of trying to adjust to this like input delay almost. Like these indoor areas are easy. Like I can handle this because like it's actually responding on time. That's why I'm always curious about playing like the Dreamcast version of this. Like, would it be like, see what I mean? I always get stuck on that every time. Every time I get stuck on that wall. This game even has like a shadow. Like obviously it's not an actual shadow, it's just a texture or something, but it's pretty crazy for the time. You don't see a lot of stuff like that in games from this era. For sure. Oh my god, I'm doing terrible. Get out of here. Sick of you. And then, like, the thing is like, you want to do the boost thing, but, like, you got to press up on the joystick, but then, it, like, it's sensitive, so, like, sometimes when you do that, it ends up making your ship turn, you know? I'll see if I can change the controls after this one, maybe. I was gonna do it last time and I forgot. To be fair. Every time with that wall, or at least I didn't get stuck in it that time. I want to repair, but there's not really much point because I'm gonna go into that tunnel in a second anyways. Bro, how are you passing me? I'm literally going at top speed here. Get out of here. Sick of you. I'm sick of you. Don't know how that ever killed me. Bro, piss off. Okay, there we go. Not bad. Oh. It's very hard to avoid. What? Like, I didn't even... It just exploded on impact. Like, what? Come on. Give me a break. Oh god, it's so hard to not hit anything in here. I can't be the only person that finds this difficult. Yeah, I can't be. There's no way. I mean, we're in first place on the second lap here, so that's something. Better than last time. We narrowly made it out of that. See, the thing is, if I fall behind too far on that tunnel section, that's it. Like, it's all over after that, right? Sometimes, like, your braking can, like, overcompensate, too. I'm noticing. Maybe it's the handling, maybe I don't know if, like, upgrading certain things can, like, nerf it, like, or make it worse. Like, if my handling's too high, but my speed's too low, you know what I mean, or something. I ain't a Star Wars racer expert. By any means. Lucky I'm actually playing this at all, at the level I am playing it at. Oh, God. I thought I was done for with that one, then. I'm trying to take that turn a little bit more aggressively on the braking. Not even gonna repair because I'm probably gonna blow up at least once. Like I said, I think if we can get like a good lead against them, I think we'll be fine. Because even if we explode, they'll be like far enough behind that it's not gonna absolutely be detrimental to us. But it's hard to say. Ooh. Okay, just gotta be careful. Gotta not touch the rocks and not touch the wall. Which is a lot easier said than done, believe it or not. Especially when I'm going this fast. I can't see. How am I supposed to even... Okay, see, we have a lead on them now, so, like, we're good to make a few mistakes, just not too many. Okay, so that's one mistake in the tunnel. That was pretty good. Now, if we can use the rest of this when we're outside of that tunnel to just keep our lead up, maybe overlap some people if possible, and then we'll be set. Oh, God, it's so hard, though. Okay. Final lap. We're still in first place. It's the best we've done so far. It ain't perfect, but something. See, like there, like I feel like sometimes your brake overcompensates and you like end up hitting a wall because it just like jerks you to the opposite side. That was nice. That was a clean brake right there. Clean. They really like having those like little tiny like just slightly wall things here, don't they? As like something to break your ship on. For this we got that one section that we always have trouble with. Aggressively brake. We're good. Okay, we're out of it. We're out of it. We're fine. We're fine. I could repair. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna take the chance and just keep going here because I feel like it's gonna be bad. Oh, you would change right before. Why? Okay, here we go. Tunnel again. If I could get through this tunnel without hitting a single thing, it'd be a miracle, but I don't think that's even possible for me. And if it is, it's gonna be luck for sure. Yeah, see that. I have to die at least once. It's like a given. Oh, really? Are they seriously gonna pass me right now when I've been in first place this entire time? Just gotta keep up this lead. It's kind of hard to do. These guys are gaining on me like crazy too. Like, they ain't messing around. If I win this, it's gonna be super tight. Yeah. Like, just barely. Holy shit. God damn. See, my 2 times on the second 2 laps are almost the same, too. Like, I had it down a lot more. That's cool. This is the last race of the thing, right? And then we can... Well, I mean, we can do these anyways, I'm pretty sure, but... I'm not going to do it yet. I'm just going to keep on this one. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can do some upgrades this time, because we did the pit droids last time. Yeah, we can do some. We can do something. I feel like... I don't know, man. Our top speed is, like, not bad, but... 17.
No money, no parts, no deal.
I feel like I'd rather have my turning or traction up, if possible.
Deal. Outlanders, they come here.
Or both.
How do they find me? They come
No.
here, they mess up my store.
Acceleration is the only thing we're doing quite not great on, but there's not really much. There's only this one, which we can't afford. What is that? 1900. It's a lot. Okay. We continue. See, the acceleration is the problem too, because like right at the beginning we're immediately gonna lose, like at the beginning. Hopefully this race is a little bit more forgiving than the last one. Probably not though. I wonder what the gimmick of this one is gonna be. Some of them don't have a gimmick, some of them are just like a standard race track, like they're not even complicated at all. It's just like, oh yeah, it's a racetrack. Oh, I bet you it's that like that thing is going to be in the middle of the track or something. The excavator things. Whatever they are. Oh yeah, there you go. Watch me get run over by that like at least once. Oh, my nose. Which one does it make which one I go? Let's find out. This is a good straightaway to get some speed, though. Oh, God. Not at the end, though. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so doing one of the angled ones would probably be better off, because you can hit that tunnel a little bit easier. We haven't even lapped yet. I feel like I remember this one a little bit. She almost overcompensated me directly into that wall. Okay. I'll go this way. Ooh. I like the red. It's pretty. It's pretty. Oh, my bad. Look at the stream for 5 seconds and get absolutely wrecked. Okay, I remember this, yeah, because sometimes they're flying below you and you're flying above them or whatever. It's cool. There's like cool ideas for the tracks in this one, definitely. Like in terms, not in terms of difficulty necessarily, but in terms of like just aesthetic. Like that's pretty cool. Although the tunnel thing, as frustrating as that was to get used to, was pretty cool as well. That was a cool little gimmick. Okay, so we're on second lap and we're way ahead of everybody. See, I feel like the only maps that I struggle with are the ones that have like some kind of really big gimmicky thing that you got to get used to. And if it's just like a standard racetrack, like I can overlap everybody. It's not even that I'm bad at playing this. Really. Just trying a different side here now. Oh, okay, shortcut over here. Gotta scratch my nose. That side's probably better actually, because you can kind of avoid going under his treads. Okay, so we'll try this side. I feel like the other side was probably a better choice though. Not bad. A little bit more of a turn on that one, but it's fine. It's fine. The draw distance is brutal in this too, especially for like the speed that you're going. But to be fair, it's not a bad draw distance for a game that you're actually playing this quickly too, so could definitely be worse. Ooh, almost did it again. Almost done did it again. Okay. Go to the right again? I like going to the right, I feel. That close to lava and like something that's filled with like fuel is terrifying. I really like this design. I like the like lattice track on top is cool. I can appreciate that aesthetic. It's really nice. It's like a really cyberpunk looking area. It giving me Blade Runner vibes or Perfect Dark vibes. I wonder what's going on with that Perfect Dark remake or the sequel that they're doing. So we had that one trailer for it. They never did another trailer recently, did they? Not that that teaser they did was even remotely interesting in my opinion. Didn't even look like Perfect Dark. I feel like it's weird. Like that's a series that they keep trying to do sequels to that they never seem to get the same aesthetic as the original. And in my opinion, the aesthetic is not hard to get. Like, is it? You know? Like it's just very cyberpunk, like very Blade Runner. And then all you gotta do is add aliens and you're good. Like, I don't know. Like if we get a sequel to Perfect Dark and we do not get Elvis in it, I swear I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, that's not that bad going that way if you know that turn is coming up. Oh, that wasn't good though. I can probably do it over here. We're probably ahead enough that I can risk it. But yeah, Perfect Dark's a game that's like, it's such a good game and it's never had a good sequel, like ever. Because like Perfect Dark Zero is horrible. I only, to be honest, I only played Perfect Dark Zero for the first time earlier this year on my 360. Because I've had it forever and I just never tried it. And I just sat down and decided to try it. And man, is that game bad. If there's anyone defending that, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. Just, that game is so bad. Not only is it a bad Perfect Dark game, but it's just a bad shooter in my opinion. It's a pretty game. It has pretty good graphics, but for its time, especially I think that was a launch title, right? But yeah, it's not a great game. I don't like that they made Joanna this like more, I don't know how to explain it. They made her like more of like a sex appeal character to a certain degree, which I feel like that's not what she was. She was like a really just, you know, badass character. Also, I miss all the Britishness of, like, Perfect Dark, and that's not in that one. And from what I could tell in the new one, it doesn't seem like it's going to be much of that either. Okay. It's always, like, backstory things. Like, you don't need to do backstories to it. Just do, like, another... Something happened and Agent Dark has to save the world again. Like, it's not... You know, you don't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to have, like, an award-winning story. Okay.
Fastest pod racer in the galaxy.
Damn straight.
Aldarbedo.
Cascano came in third. That's funny. Okay. Well, actually, I have to look at everybody, really. I always like Gascano because he has, like, the multiple arms and stuff, but Aldarbedo's has the best pod racer, in my opinion. Love it. You can't play as Sebulba until the end of the game, I don't think, right? I think, like, he's the last unlock. Could be wrong. Could definitely be wrong. Semi-Pro, Galactic Pod Racing, Invitational Pod Racing. So I don't think there's any new maps, right? I'm pretty sure it's just, like, going to be rehashes with, like, harder difficulty. So, like, is this one the harder one because it's, like, red? And, like, that's yellow and that's green, so I would assume green is the next one we should be doing, right? Amateur, Semi-Pro, and then Galactic, and then Invitational, I feel like. It's just weird that it automatically put me on the Invitational one. Okay, we'll try here anyway. We'll know if we're not supposed to be here yet, I suppose, won't we? Okay.
You come back, huh?
I'd like to upgrade the top speed, but there's not really anything particularly good. Acceleration, definitely, we gotta go for. Like,
How do they find me?
don't have enough, though.
They come here, they mess up my store.
Hey. We'll buy this.
Something else?
And then we'll just leave the rest, I think, is fine. How's my repairs? Okay, we're all good. Sweet. I've really, like, my acceleration is really low, but I can't afford it. So that's why I tried not to spend as much this time. We'll try and save. Maybe in another race we should be able to, maybe. Because it's like 2,000 credits. Oh, here we go again. The worst part is that race with the friggin' floating thing we're gonna have to do again, and that's... I'm not looking forward to that. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, see, they're sticking with us a lot easier this time than they were in the previous ones. The only bright side about this one is this is one of those races that I know pretty well. Or at least well enough. We're going to have to start making use of our boost a lot more too, because it's going to become an issue if I'm not, like, going top speed at certain areas. Forgot about that. That's the gimmick of this level, really. Those, like, doors that change sides, which one they're closing. Alright, you can go through those tunnels too, can't you? I never even thought about that. Huh. Wait, is this the same race, or is this, like, a different version of the same race? Maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's, like, a different, like a different lap. That's pretty cool. I don't remember that at all. Oh, it is too, because, like, normally we'd come out there. Oh, I get it. You can go up above there too if you want. That's cool. Okay. I remember this now. Not fully, but I remember it being a thing. I should do a Wipeout stream sometime. That's a racing game that I've played the crap out of, all the Wipeout games. I love those games. I love arcade racing. Don't get me wrong, I love me some Gran Turismo too, but the last Gran Turismo game was so bad. It was so, like, not good. It wasn't the worst thing ever. It looked great. Like, it played great. It's just, like, there was so much microtransaction crap that, like, it kind of just, like, ruined it for me. Like, I was kind of like, oh, well, I don't even want to play this anymore. Nothing will beat, like, Gran Turismo 3 and 4, man. 5 was really good, too. 5 was a great game. Was it 5 or 6? It was 5, I think, right? It was the best one. It's what everyone considers to be one of the best ones. I used to play that game online so much. But yeah, like, simulation racing games are not something that I'm particularly, like, always excited about at all. I'm just kind of like, eh. They have their time and place where they're fun. Sega GT is a game I really enjoy. It's basically Sega's version of Gran Turismo. And Forza's pretty good too. Forza Horizon's nicer, it's a little bit more arcadey. I just like the arcadey thing. I feel like I said, there's a time and place for you to be able to play like a simulation racing game, and then sometimes it's just nice to sit down and play an arcade one where you don't have to think as much about what you're doing. Because when you're playing simulation racing games, you kind of got to think about your turns exactly right and stuff, and arcade is kind of like more forgiving, I feel. It's more laid back, casual. I'd kill for a new Sega Rally. I think there was a new one that was only in the arcade and never came out on any kind of console or anything. Oh, I am surprised that that never absolutely wrecked me, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm trying to repair the ship a little bit, but it ain't doing it very well. There we go. Feels like I'm turning around sometimes on some of these areas. If I'm being honest. Oh, come on. That sucks, dude. I was doing so good. I thought I was way farther ahead than I was, though. That's pretty crazy. Bro, stop. Oh my god, they're so violent. So much violence. Oh god. Oh, this is not good. Like, see, I'd like to use the boost here, but, like, I can't because I have to press up on the joystick, but I also have to be turning, so it's, like, almost impossible. It's not like you can press up in a random direction. It's like you have to press literally up. Literally. Ooh. Ooh. The lap is, like, so long in this, too. Like, they're making you go, like, around a huge-ass map here. I don't know, I don't really know if it feels like I'm not supposed to be here yet, but it kind of does. A little bit. Not entirely, though. Sweet, okay, that was clean. That was a clean little getaway from him. If I can keep doing that, that'd be great. Probably not, though. Especially considering I'm just slamming into walls over here. Oh my god, what was that? What was that, Conker? I mean, to be fair, we're only one place behind, which is not nearly as bad as it could be. Clearly. I mean, to be fair, too, like, the boost actually does get you pretty far ahead of people pretty quickly, so that's good, too. Like, you only gotta be pressing down on it for, like, a second, and you'll get ahead of somebody. Oh, okay, there we go. Ooh. I think he blew up. I could be wrong, but it seemed like it. It's kind of, I gotta, like, make no mistakes here. Just not easy for me, because I'm very dumb. I'm very stupid. A lot lot of these maps. It feels weird that I'm doing this whole like big loop thing here. Like feels like I'm turning around on myself, but it's not what it is. Yeah, you're definitely better off just doing the regular thing there instead of the shortcut. I feel like that shortcut's kind of deceiving. A little bit. A little bit. Ooh. Not bad. Oh, that was clean. That was a nice turn right there. I find like in this area, like I can't really see the fence coming up because everything is the same color, so it's kind of hard to tell like which way I'm supposed to be going. And I keep thinking like, oh, I gotta go straight here, and it's like, no, you gotta turn here. You idiot. You dumb squirrel. Okay. Oh, like see here, like I thought I had turned that way, but I don't. It's this way. Oh god. I know there's certain areas in these water things where you can get stuck in the geometry, and I really don't want that to happen. Okay. Don't want to do it for too long. Let off on the gas, brake a little bit. Don't mind taking a little bit of damage, just not a lot. Oh god, that guy's really close. A lot closer than I thought. What? Bro, give me a break. Are you kidding me right now? Are you actually kidding me? Dude literally passed me at the last millisecond. Come on. Well, we got some money anyway. We can just do it again, I guess. Like, do we have to get first place and everything? I mean, I guess we don't, right? I want to, though. Yeah, we'll come back to it. I guess you get more money if you get the first place thing, which is the thing, because you get 1,200, right? That's fair.
Change your mind? So, what do you want, huh? No money, no parts, no deal.
Oh, we're so close, though. If we do win that race, we could absolutely afford that. Oh, this map. I like this map. Although this is probably going to be different, right? Oh, I don't like the ice part. Oh, the ice part's kind of annoying. It's annoying because you can't control your pod racer very much on it. Like, that's what I don't like. At first I was thinking we're just doing the races backwards, but that's not what it is. It's literally a different, like, it's the same track. It's just like another area of the track that wasn't unlocked in the first one, I guess. For whatever reason, it never occurs to me that I shouldn't hit the icicle things. Like, I always feel like I'm going to smash through them. And it's like, no, you're just going to blow up if you touch them. No. Maybe this one doesn't have the ice path. I couldn't be that lucky, though. Ooh. Oh, come on. I barely hit that. Compared to some of the walls that I've been hitting like that. Really? God damn. It's very easy to fall far behind on certain sections of these maps as well. Oh, I remember this. Okay, I remember this. It's very hard to make this maneuver, though. Oh, come on, bro. Really? Really, really? Really, really? Oh, Lord. They really love these, like, little, like, thin fly-through sections, like, in this game. They love that. It's, like, their favorite. I'm gonna have to learn this a little bit better if I'm gonna do good at this. If I'm gonna stand any chance of doing this. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Like, I'm trying so hard to dodge these things, and they're still catching up to me somehow. I know that I'm using my brake, but like, come on. How are they dodging it without braking? That's the better question. Okay. We gotta at least get second place here. At least. That was some bullshit. We were doing so good on the last one, and then that dude just passed us at the literal last second before I could even, like, react to do anything about it or try to catch up. Like, he was nowhere to be found the whole race, and then he was just like, yo, I'm here. And I'm just like, bro, why? I gotta be careful in here, because I'm gonna end up hitting walls and exploding as I do. See, I want to repair, but like at the same time, I don't, because it's like every time I repair, it ends up slowing me down way more than if I had just blown up. Damn, that's the wall that finished me the last time. God, you get stuck on the geometry so much. Sucks. No. There are a lot of straightaways in this, so I'll give it that. That's nice, because it's a lot easier to recover. These sections here, like, I don't understand how you're supposed to make those turns. Like, really? I can't do it. I mean, I am an idiot, so there's that. That's a thing. Why do they put those holes on the side? Like, do they really, like, expect you to maybe go through those? Oh, come on, dude. I hate when I get stuck on the geometry like that. Especially when it's not like I'm going like flat against the wall, you know what I mean? It's just like part of my pod racer gets stuck in the corner of it or something. It's very stupid. I don't like it. Okay, I'm doing way worse at this part than I did last time. To be fair, the last time it was a complete fluke that I was even getting through it. It's very hard to catch up to people, though, in certain races here. Like this one, like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch up to anyone. Or very many, anyway. Definitely not first place. In one lap? Probably not. God dang, some of these turns are brutal. Like, actually brutal. I should go the other way, because I feel like every time I go this way, they end up passing the end, yeah, like that. By them taking the shortcut and me not taking it. And that ends up being kind of part of my downfall. So I'm doing terrible here now. God damn, bro, I can't even catch up. You see, like, there's not even a point in continuing. We do have an acceleration upgrade, which is nice, but it's not quite enough. Like, because Clegg Holdfast, I think, is that guy, right? And he takes off, like, top speed immediately. He must have, like, crazy acceleration. Oh, give me a break. Sounds like he's saying hello. I don't know if that's what he's actually saying, but I don't think it is. Probably some random Star Wars language. See, watch. I bet y'all do this, and I bet they'll all end up passing me. Yeah, see? Look. I always end up having, like, at least one or two people pass me here. I don't really know how to hit that shortcut properly. To be fair. God, it's so hard to not get stuck on the walls. Get out of my way, assholes. Like, I'm trying to drift along these areas here, and I feel like sometimes when I drift I get stuck in the wall, and then other times it doesn't do it enough, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Not be shit, probably, is probably the goal there. They're probably like, you know, just get good at the game. That's what you need to do. You need to not suck. Like, this guy's on my tail, and I feel like I'm doing a good job, fairly good job at, like, hitting all these corners and shit. We could try one of the other races, I suppose, and see if we can get some money, and then we can get some upgrades and come back to this, because maybe if my handling was a little bit better, these rocky sections wouldn't be so bad. I didn't even know that I could go over there. See, now everybody's passing me, so it's like, I can't even catch up. We'll still try. We'll go for another lap. If we start falling behind a lot more, then we'll give up, I guess, because there's not much point in me trying to do this from, like, 9th place. Bro, like, goddamn, they're so violent. They'd slam into you like crazy on this one. How are they making turns without using their brakes? I don't understand, because some of these turns are crazy. Like, this is the shortcut, and it never seems to be a shortcut for me. It always seems to slow me down more than it does help. Like, now I'm in 9th place, and I feel like I'm hitting all these turns, like, pretty clean. And then, like I said, you can do this thing where you, like, do that with your ship, where you, like, tilt it, but, like, it doesn't help. Because it's on the C buttons on the N64 controller, which is, like, not ideal. Like, how are you guys catching up when I'm going top speed, full on? Oh my god. I can't do that section without getting stuck on that. There's definitely more of a trick to it than I'm realizing. Like, I'm boosting like crazy here, and I'm still falling behind on everything. I'm still 9th place. I suppose if you preemptively get a lot of these turns, you could probably get away with not braking. But it's kind of hard to do on certain ones. For sure. Like I said, if you haven't memorized a little bit better, it's definitely easier. No doubt. We'll keep going, see if we can get maybe a little bit better at replacing. Even like 5th, because we still get some kind of money, right? Some money better than no money. I'm definitely going to blow up at some point here, though, because I'm going to slam into something and destroy my ship. Absolutely. Like, this dude is on my ass, dude. Like, I don't even know. Like, now I'm in last. See, I can't catch a break. Okay, hang on. Quit. We'll try a different race. Maybe I'm not supposed to be on this one yet. I don't know. This is what it put me on. Let's try it. See, Alderbito was the guy in this one? Oh, I know that guy. I know that ship. Maybe this is the one I'm supposed to be doing. I can't tell. It's hard to say, though, because they're pretty close to me on this one as well. It's follow this guy. He's in first, so he knows what he's doing. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh Jesus. So hard to see what's coming up. Like, where am I going here? What is... Like, what? I'm so confused. What was that, a roundabout? I got lost. Like an old person in a roundabout. You know, it's so funny. There was never roundabouts where I lived for like the longest while, and then after a while they got sick of like, you know, dealing with lights, so they started putting roundabouts in everywhere, and nobody could figure them out. Not a single person. They like end up going the wrong way around it, and it's like, bro, it's not rocket science. It's literally just a circle. It's literally a circle. Like if you can't figure out what to do with a circle, I don't know what to tell you. Like, am I going the wrong way? Am I going the right way now? I don't know. I'm going the wrong way. I'm supposed to go with those ramps on the side. That's so annoying. Okay, it's okay. We got this. See, I'm trying to get, like, a boost. I can't get a boost because there's not enough straightaway for me to do it. Here, maybe. A little bit better. We're catching up to him a little bit. I can see the pixels of his pod racer. I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat him though. It's pretty freaking pretty tight. Yeah, you gotta go up. That's weird though, cause like it's not very like explicitly stated that that's what I'm supposed to do. You'd think that they would tunnel you a little bit better than that, but I guess not. How dare I? Like, it's so hard to see when turns are coming. I can't look at the map because the map barely helps to begin with. And the stuff renders in so slowly that it's like weird. Unless you know. If you know, you know. Like, am I supposed to go that way? Am I supposed to go that way? Am I supposed to go center? I don't know. Like, I'm in 9th place, and I'm trying here. And I'm about to be in, like, 12th, but the other two people are, like, right behind me. There's not really something to tell you when you're boosting, if you're boosting too much or if your thing's gonna explode, is there? It just kind of goes up and you don't really know. I keep getting notifications. It distracts me. Like, god damn it, dude. I didn't even give a second. I'm going like top speed. I haven't touched a single thing. And that guy still passed me. God, that's a hard turn. Hey, yo, how's it going? Thanks for the raid. Look who's coming in with a raid. Appreciate it. I'm getting my ass handed to me in this game. Currently. I feel like everyone always raids when I'm like doing the worst I could possibly be doing at a video game. It's like the second that I'm doing something cool, it's like no one shows up. How you doing? How was your stream? Welcome in. This is the first time I've played this since probably it came out. I played the sequel a lot. The sequel I love way more than this game. Most people don't even know there is a sequel. Yeah, it is a fun game. It's definitely not easy once you get to the later levels, for sure. I probably just need to grind and get more upgrades. Realistically. What were you playing on stream? I need to get like some kind of like notification shout out thing going that like tells me what people are playing. It's a lot easier than asking every time. Oh, I'm definitely gonna explode in a second. God, this turn is brutal. Getting my ass handed to me. I might as well just restart. You're just horrendous in things all racing? Yeah. I'm not great at certain... I'm usually better at arcade racing games. We got through the first section of this game pretty quick, but these later races are brutal. It Takes Two. That's a great game. I love playing that game. That's one of those games, man. That's like one of like the top multiplayer games like ever, probably, if you're just gonna play co-op with somebody. I would say. Whee! See, like, I'm doing all these turns perfectly, and everyone's still passing me. It's some bullshit. Some bull. I hate the map in this game. It's so hard to tell what's coming up. Like, that map does not help at all when you're doing a race for the first time or something. And it might as well be the first time, because I literally haven't played this in forever. I never really had an N64 for very long when I was a kid. I had a PlayStation, and N64 was not my thing. Small N64 confession. I've never beaten Super Mario 64. I've never played it beyond like the first like 2 levels. It's really hard to go back to though, because I tried to a little while ago and I was like, maybe. Maybe if I had a Switch, the All-Star version would be a lot better to play. Higher frame rate and such. Yeah, I'll read that in a second. Pause. I'm honestly surprised how amazing it is. I was all N64, but I played more Pokemon Stadium. I played a lot of Pokemon Stadium back in the day, yeah. And Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Stadium 2. I had a PlayStation, and then I had a PS2. I remember getting PS2 on launch day. Hands down the greatest console of all time, in my opinion. I'm sure statistically it probably is one of the greatest consoles of all time. PS2 is like a classic. There's barely anything to complain about. This is such a weird race section. Why do people go down to the lower part? Is there an area down the lower part I can take? God dang, this is a hard race. Might have tried a different one, because this one, my handling is not good enough for whatever this wants me to do. That's awesome, yeah. Yeah, I had a PlayStation. I eventually got an N64 because of GoldenEye and stuff, and having friends over, it was nice to have, like, some multiplayer games. And N64 had the 4-player, while PS1 only had 2-player, unless you had, like, the adapter thing. And a lot of games didn't support that anyways, so... N64 was kind of the better one if you wanted to play with friends. Perfect Dark, GoldenEye, Diddy Kong Racing, Mario Party, stuff like that. I am getting my ass handed to me on this race. Holy crap. It's so weird that the boost is up on the joystick. That feels so wrong. Because, like, whenever you want to turn, you have to let go of the boost, like, immediately, which sucks, because I'd like to be able to use it, like, at any time. Oh. I was almost sure that was going to make me explode. Oh. God, my handling sucks. I've been trying to upgrade it, but it is not quite there. But yeah. Like, so, like, if I'm going around this way, what's the deal? Like, what? I can go down here? This is so confusing. So if I can go this way, I would just go this way, because it seems like it's a little bit easier to get to. That turn is ridiculous for the reward. But yeah, the only reason I'm literally playing this game is because I went to a thrift store, like, today, and found it for $5. So I was like, eh, I'll play it. I haven't played that in years. I don't own it for anything else. I own the sequel for multiple things because I love Star Wars Racer Revenge. It's such a good game. It's more pod racing combat in that game, which I like because you can like smash other people's pod racers, and you're encouraged to. Versus this one, which is basically a strict racing game. Yeah, that's all good. It's all good. Take care of yourself. Gotta take care of the talent. Have a good night, day, whatever it is for you. And appreciate the raid. That goes for anyone else too. If you got a jet, it's all good. Don't worry. Wow, 10th place, amazing. Do I even get money for that? I don't think I do. Man, struggling. See, we did the speedway, the amateur. Then there's semi-pro, galactic, and that. So I'm assuming semi-pro is the next one it wants me to do. But this race is even more brutal. I think I'll try to get first in this. That'll give us some money, and then we can upgrade our handling a little bit better. It's probably a good idea. 3. Also, my acceleration is really low too. That's the next thing we need to do as well. We need to get that up a lot because it definitely helps to have like a lead on them for a while. Because then even if you make a mistake, if you have a good lead, you're kind of good, you know? This race is long. That's why I don't like doing this one. I like the underwater sections though. They're pretty cool. They're pretty sick. This frame rate though. It's so weird going back to like N64 and not like a remastered version. Like this is actual hardware. I was surprised this cart worked for $5 because half times whenever I see like carts around that I want to buy that are secondhand, half time they don't work anymore. Although I can fix them usually, but this one was good right off the bat. It's the bright side about being a nerd. Actually, you can fix shit. I can fix video games pretty easily. I feel like if I'm gonna collect something like that, I should be able to repair it. I don't know. It's just how I see it. Okay, we don't want to go that way. We want to go this way, because that way is stupid. Stupid. I gotta remember these turns, because I'm screwing up hardcore on them. Should probably go that upper way, too. I feel like that might be a little bit easier than the lower way. So we're doing much better on this one. Okay. See, the last time I did this race, I did it, and we got right to the end. We were first place the whole time, and right at the finish line, the second place dude just passed me, like, out of nowhere. Like, I didn't even see him the whole race. Since the beginning, and then all of a sudden he was just like, yo, what's up? So annoying. Oh, that was deceiving. Okay, that's my bad, though. I should have remembered that. I'm an idiot. I'm, like, turning into the arrows. Yeah, we gotta remember that, because you can get on... My thing with this racing game is, like, some of the geometry, like, in the walls, you can get stuck in if you hit it too hard. And it'll, like, grind you to, like, a halt. And that really sucks, because obviously they put you behind like crazy. Like, we're not even through one lap of this race yet. Like, that's nuts. I feel like that's crazy. This is such a good game, though. Like, LucasArts did such a good job with this game. And then the sequel came out. It's not even made by LucasArts, and that game is amazing as well. Better. It's like, it's just a game that's more of the same, but just improvements in every area. It is fun coming back and playing this one, though, because like I said, I haven't played this since it released, and like, this is still a really great game, despite it having some flaws. I think there's a remaster version I probably could have played, but I was like, I have the cart. I gotta play the cart, right? We gotta play it in its 15 frames per second glory. Sometimes it's like a solid 30, and then other times it's like, yeah, we're going down 10 frames here. Especially these underwater sections, I feel like it's a lot for the N64 to render. Oh, goddamn it, I tried to do that. Shit. I wasn't sure what I wanted to play tonight. I was kind of debating. I was debating doing this because generally whenever I do Star Wars, my VODs get muted because of the music, which is really stupid. Whenever I do this or Zelda, it's usually the two ones that I end up having issues with, like, either claims or things getting muted. And a lot of times it's not even the person that owns the music. It's not like it's, you know, Disney or something. It's like just some random person that, like, rapped over a Star Wars beat. And so they're like, yeah, I own that. It's like, what? I know it's automated, but it's still really annoying. But yeah, so hopefully this VOD doesn't get muted, because I would like to have the VOD. Considering I usually upload my VODs to YouTube or edit them into videos sometimes. And I literally had my PC Engine set up. I was going to play Bomberman 94, and then I decided to play this anyways, even because this is what I wanted to play the whole day. I was thinking, oh, I'm going to do this game. And then I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't. So I set up the PC Engine, and then I was like, oh, no, I'm going to do it anyway. Screw it. I want to play this. I've done Bomberman before anyways. That is a very good game, though. Bomberman 94 is probably, like, the best Bomberman game, in my opinion. I love that game. Ooh. Yeah, see, like, how I got stuck on the geometry just then? I hate that. It doesn't happen in the sequel. It's only in this. It's only this game that has those issues. It is a minor issue, though. It's not really that big of a deal. It is not that big of a deal. Man, my braking is terrible. It's so delayed that it's, like, hard to get it where you want it. Okay, lap 3. Let's do a little bit of repairing here if we can. Because we're not in the best shape. There we go. Now we just gotta keep going top speed. We gotta keep ahead. Try not to make too many mistakes. At some point, I'm gonna do N64 on stream more often. Especially, I said if I ever got affiliate, whenever I eventually get affiliate, that's the first thing I'm gonna do is play Conker's Bad Fur Day, because we've never done that on stream. And obviously, that's where I get part of my name from, so that's the game everyone kind of requests that I do. I love that game. But yeah, if I ever get affiliate, that's the first thing we're gonna do. That's the goal. I don't know if I would do the original or if I would do, like, the Conker Live and Reloaded. Because Live and Reloaded is a really good remake. And it probably would run better. But I don't know, we'll see. I try to get something set up so it was, like, really good and we could play through the original, maybe. I feel like the original, the dialogue is a little bit better and things are a little bit... I don't know, it's just got nostalgia for me. That game was crazy the first time I played it. Because I had played, like, say, Banjo-Kazooie and, you know, some other games like Croc. Some other platformers that are, like, cutesy. And Conker's Bad Fur Day was, like, mind-blowing because it was just, like, not cutesy at the time. It was, like, crazy for that to come out on a Nintendo console at that time was nuts. And so deceiving because Conker was already in 2 games previous to that, like, Diddy Kong Racing and Conker's Pocket Tales for Game Boy. And both of those games, he's a cutesy character. Like, he's not the same character. Like, design-wise, he's pretty much the same. But personality-wise, it's a completely different character. It's just like a cutesy little squirrel. So it's so funny that they changed it. Because I'm pretty sure Conker's Bad Fur Day to begin with was gonna just be a regular... it was just going to be like a cutesy platformer like Banjo. I'm pretty sure there's actually a prototype out there somewhere of that game that I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, I'm pretty sure somebody owns, but they've never dumped the ROM for it, which is unfortunate for gaming preservation, because I'd really like to either play or see that version of the game. I'd be really curious about it. Kind of like Banjo. I'd like to see Banjo before it became Banjo-Kazooie, when it was just like a jungle exploration platformer. You'd be surprised how many games start out as something completely different than what they end up being. It's actually nuts, the amount of games that are like that. And then when you play or see the prototypes get released or something, it's like this huge thing, you know? Okay, we can do some upgrades here. I could go to the junkyard and see if they have anything. See, acceleration is what we need, but we also need... I feel like either better air brakes. See, I don't have enough for that. That's the problem. It's still $2,200 with trade. I have 1,600 credits.
Only the best parts you find here in my shop, huh?
Like, that's gonna be expensive. Yes, a lot.
Have you seen my chance cube? What? You think you're gonna beat Sebulba with that pod racer of yours? Have you seen my chance cube?
God, everything's so expensive. Damn, Watto. What do you think you got here, bro? Can I afford anything? I should probably, realistically, I should probably save. I should probably try to do one more race and save. How are we doing on, Sebulba? I think he's the last one you unlock. I know in the sequel you can unlock 2 versions of Sebulba, right? There's his new pod that's like all black with orange stripes, and then there's the orange one from the original with the black stripes. It's pretty cool. I should play Racer Revenge at some point. I feel like that would be a really fun game to stream, because that is one of my favorite PS2 games. Just saying something, because there's a lot of good PS2 games. But I do adore that game. We could play the remaster, though, because the remaster is really well done. This is another race where I tend to get my ass handed to me immediately, so we'll see. I find it's hard to get ahead of the racers in this one, like, because if you brake once, they catch up to you, like, immediately. It's insane. Our handling is a little bit better since the last time I did this race, so we might be better off, but probably not much. Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. The more you know. See, I didn't go the shortcut way this time, because every time that I've ever done the shortcut way, they end up passing me somehow, even though it's supposed to be the shortcut. And then I got my ass handed to me by the track, of course. I'm like leaning in real life playing this game. Wasn't there an arcade version of Pod Racer? I'm pretty sure there was. Like, it wasn't the same game, but I remember there being an arcade version where you could like sit in the pod in the arcade. I miss arcades very much, though. What? Give me a break. Come on. I feel like I can never like get ahead in this race. Every time that I do this race, I end up falling behind somewhere. Oh, you can go up along the sides of this. I just realized that. And then you can skip doing this stupid tight squeeze area. Really annoying. See, I'm trying to use my boost, but like it's up on the joystick. And you're also trying to steer your pod racer. So like, it's one or the other. You don't get to do both. In the second game, it's just like a separate button. Like, it would be cool, I feel like, if it was on, like, even one of the C buttons would make sense. But the C buttons are mostly for camera and tilting your pod racer. Dang, bro. Yeah, I gotta restart. There's no way I'm gonna get anywhere with that. I had to stream tonight. I was like, I wasn't really feeling like streaming in the first place, and I was like, I really should, because a lot of times when I don't feel like streaming, I end up feeling fine after I start. And then, on top of that, I'm not gonna be able to stream tomorrow night, because my band has a show. So I gotta do that. And I don't know if I'd be home in time to stream. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't, because I think we have the jam at 7, and then the show is probably at like midnight, so, you know. And then I usually start streaming at 8 or 9, so it's like almost impossible for me to do both things. Okay, I'm taking a shortcut this time. Watch how they pass me every time. See? 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 Every time. It never fails. It's like it's an impossibility for me to get past these guys sometimes. Get out of here, Clegg, hold fast. I'm sick of you. I don't know who the guy with the four engines is. I forget his name. See, I can never get this right, and then I always end up doing, like, exploding or getting stuck on the wall thing there. It's really annoying. If I could at least get 3rd place on this, that'd be good, because then we would be able to move on. That would be ideal. Because we can come back to it later and get 1st place once we have more upgrades and stuff, you know? But, like, man, it's so hard to control sometimes. Especially if you're going at, like, a really high speed. It's really hard to, maneuver. We're only on the 1st lap yet, so... This is rough. It's definitely rough. Oh. Some of these things are hard to avoid, too. Like, unless you have it memorized, it's very, very annoying. Kind of have it memorized, but I'm sure I'll make a mistake at some point. I'm sure my dementia will kick in. Okay. 2nd place. Not bad, not bad. See, if I can stay ahead, even if I fall behind on the last lap, it's not so bad. I just want to get at least 2nd or 3rd. 1st would be obviously the best, but I highly doubt it, because the 1st place person stays at, like, top speed the whole race somehow. I don't know how, but he does. Because they got a break to do all these turns too, right? Like, it's not just me. So, like, I don't understand how they do it so perfectly. The AI is, like, super, like, they just know the maps. Obviously. You see, I'm in 4th place all of a sudden because I took the shortcut. And you'd think the shortcut would get you ahead of everybody, but no. Not quite. Not quite. Most times it just screws you over. I am trying here, and somehow I'm falling behind so bad that I can't even catch up. Like, I'm in 8th place right now. It's so hard. You can usually get past a lot of people on this section, to be fair, because it's pretty much just a straightaway the whole way. You gotta make sure you hit that good, though. I'm like, see, look, I'm trying to do the turn. And even when I hit the ramp, I still explode. I don't understand, like, how that works. And what even happened just then? How did I explode just then? I need to freaking remember to go up along the top so I don't have to do this part. Because this part sucks. It's hard to explain. You're kind of on, like, a little bit of, like, a V-shaped incline. So it's like your ship automatically kind of tilts to one side, so it's really hard to adjust for. How am I in 8th? I just passed him. I thought he was 8th. Oh, I guess that means I'm in 8th placement. That's stupid. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Leave it to me to say something really, really dumb. Oh, come on. I barely touched it. See, I feel like I'll do this race and I'll have to restart it like multiple times just because like there's no point in me on the third lap trying to catch up. You either got to be in first for like a really long while, or you got to be like at least ahead of most of the pack for like a good while, so you can put distance between you and them. That way, like if you do make a mistake, it's not gonna set you back that much, you know, because you have a good lead on them. But it's not easy on this track. This track is ruthless with the turns and the obstacles that they throw at you. It's probably the hardest map I've played so far. Because the other one I was losing on when the raid happened, that one is more just me being stupid. Also, the racers are a little bit faster on that one because it's it's supposed to be one of the last ones you do. Like, watch, someone's going to pass me here. I guarantee it. They always do. Really? They never. Okay. Here, maybe, though. Just gotta try to... Yeah, see, like, I feel like I can't take that turn without braking, and then if I brake, they end up catching up because I'm braking. So it's like, I never know, like, what I'm supposed to be doing. See, like, I'm trying to brake there, I still hit the wall, they still pass me. Okay, it's okay. We got this. We got this! Like, how did I explode? I was on the ramp. Come on, man. Like, I hate that. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. I don't like it. How am I supposed to get up those ramps? I guess I gotta be right off to the side after that ramp thing. Try to keep that in mind. Hard to remember sometimes. Oh, come on. Come on. And like I said, this is a really long race too, so it makes it even worse because like you're trying to stay in first place for like such a long time that it's really hard to recover if you screw up like that. I have that memorized, and for whatever reason, like my reflexes will just send me in the wrong direction completely sometimes. Okay, let's get past this guy. Get second place again. We gotta try to put some distance between me and the rest of them here. So you can see when I'm boosting because the meter over there turns red. And it's really hard to try to boost because like it doesn't really boost until it's at its highest peak. And then by that time you probably have to make a turn, so you can't even really get it unless you're on like a really long straightaway. And a lot of these maps, like the later ones especially, they don't have straightaways very much, so you're kind of doomed. And then the same thing, the only straightaways in this one really is like where the jumps are, with the ice and stuff. And you have to pull back on the joystick on those ones, otherwise you're going to slam into the ground too hard and even take even more damage. So it's quite the sacrifice you need to make to get past some of these sections. Like, how are they making those turns and not hitting walls, but also not braking? Like, I don't get it. What am I doing wrong here? Somebody exploded. Works for me, I guess. Oh, come on, I got stuck in the geometry again. Really? God, it's so annoying when that happens. Okay. Okay. Get out of the way. Jesus, they're still passing me, and I'm here going top freaking speed. 500 miles per hour. Like, I don't know how to do that turn. Every time I try to do it, I always end up failing it. And now I'm in 6th place on the second lap again. It's like I can't do it. It's like impossible. Okay, now we're on the side here, so let's see if this makes this any easier. It should, right? It just throws us back here. Okay, so it's not so bad. It's a little bit easier to deal with for sure. Didn't put me up a place or nothing, and basically kind of just screwed me either way. So everybody is so close to you at all times on this map. They're so fast. Oh my god, dude. They pushed me into it. See, now I'm in 9th. It's like, no, it's like impossible. No matter how many times I do it. And it's not like I have much choice in other maps either, because there's only like 3 races I could possibly do. So really your only option is to get like at least third place so you can get some money and then hopefully upgrade your pod racer and then go into it again or one of the other ones and then try to get a better placement so you can pass. Once you get third, you can get to the next race though, so that's cool. They don't make you get first on everything. Which is usually not what I do. Usually, like I said, you'll just like try to get at least third, and then later on you can come back to it, you know, and then place higher because you have more upgrades and your pod's probably a little bit more durable and stuff. Like, see, I'm hitting walls way too much. They're gonna pass me now too once I do the shortcut. I guarantee it. See, look, if I don't brake on that turn, and even when I do, I still hit the wall. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do on that turn, because they make the turn perfectly every single time. They never fail to do that turn perfectly. Better that time. I actually got it that time. So that's something. Okay, we're gonna fly off the edge here. Gonna boost as much as we can here. Don't push it too much because we will explode if you push it too much. I'm just trying to get as much distance between, because even if I make mistakes, it won't be as bad, you know? You don't want to go too fast on some of these when you know there's a turn coming up as well, so you know it is what it is. God dang, bro, I cannot do the handling for that turn. Damn it. Bro, come on, dude. And then it spawns me in facing the wall. Why? Why, game? Why? Right. That's right, Aldo. Aldarbedo. I would say his name that way because how the announcer says it in the second game. He's got like this weird accent, so it's like Aldarbedo. Sebulba. There's not even an announcer in this one. It says it, you're on a cartridge, you can't put too many voices on there. Lucky you get actual music on the cartridges, to be fair. Why PlayStation was so cool back in the day. It was like, man, everything's on a CD, and then the CDs were black too. They're actually not black. They're actually like a dark blue. I remember PS2 discs, like the CD ones would be blue, and then the DVDs were gold. It's always cool. How do I do that turn? I gotta get that turn down. If I don't figure out that turn, I'm not gonna be able to like do anything properly because that turn is killing me. Like literally, it's actually killing me. Okay. Like usually on this section I can kind of catch up to a lot of them, but not all of them, and it's very hard. Like I'm trying to do this turn and I cannot. And now I got stuck on the geometry that time, which sucks for obvious reasons. Like, I'm trying to freaking boost her. Bro, really? Oh my god, I cannot catch a break on this race. As soon as I get to anywhere with it, like, everybody just starts to pass me. I'm trying so hard. And then the other race I have an option to do is, like, just as difficult. And more because the racers are a lot better on that one. Like, they're not really difficult on this one. It's more or less the... I was almost sure I was going to explode just then. If we can get, like, 8th place, I'm still going to finish this time because I don't want to... I don't know if you get money for finishing that far back, though. I feel like it might be up to 5th or something. I could be wrong. It's hard to do because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to get to that section up ahead where I get stuck all the time, and then all of these dudes are going to pass me, and I'm going to be in 12th by the end of this lap. The turns on this map are insane. Like, the stuff they want you to pull off is crazy. It's crazy, man. I'm telling you. Like, I feel like on this map, I'm, like, not in control of the pod very much. As much as I am on, say, other maps. This turn here is like the bane of my existence. Because even when I brake, look, I brake, I still do it. It's like there's no winning. And you can do that, but that doesn't really affect your turning. So, like, oh, for the love of God, I accidentally hit the camera button. How dare I? I gotta remember that ramp thing is coming up after this jump too, because this is where I'm really having an issue, is that I need to turn like immediately here. And even then I end up getting stuck on like geometry. It's like I can't win. It's one or the other. It's either I'm getting stuck on geometry or I'm getting screwed by the map. Okay. Freaking slid off to the side. Bro. 10th place. Like, goddamn, bro. Can't catch a break. Oh my god, I can't even stay in 10th for Christ's sake, because they're so freaking fast. They're so on point with their racing. Like, they're up your ass the whole time. You can see with the map. Ugh. God damn it, man. Brutal. Holy crap. That's a hard race. It's so long, too, that it's just like my hand gets tired. See, I can't do anything with that, right? I haven't tried that one. That one is also difficult, so maybe we could try this one. I don't know. It's hard to say. Can you still get money from like replaying the old ones? I wonder, like, if I replayed this, could I get more? I don't know. We'll try this one. I haven't tried this one. Oh, great. It's this map. If it's a more difficult version of this map, I'm gonna cry, because this map, like, tortured me the first one we did. And usually what it is usually like a bigger version of the maps. Like, you'd start out with the small versions and then it goes to the bigger ones. This one has this really, like, anti-gravity section that's really, really, really hard to avoid hitting things. Or at least I think so. Maybe it's not for some people. I'm glad the maps don't change like halfway through or something, though, because I know a lot of racing games at that time did that, and the sequel even does that. I like the color and the lighting on the ship when you're going through different colored areas is pretty cool. This part, I hate this. Oh. Yes, you hit as much as you want, sir. Whoa. How am I supposed to not die from that? What? It slammed me directly into the ground. Come on. And now I'm in 5th place. See what I mean? You make one mistake in this game, and instantly it's like, you lose. We're like, where? How am I supposed to know that I'm going down there? Bro. I'm so not impressed, okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, there's like too much, too fast. Can't see what I'm doing. Holy crap. At 15 frames per second. Okay, restart, because at least I know what's coming this time. Man, it's really hard. The first place person is like really fast too. Oh, for the love of God! God damn it! It's so hard to adjust. It's so quick. Things happen so quick. Bro, how am I that bad that I can't figure that out every time? Holy crap, bro. This game loves doing that too. They love having these little slits in walls that you like just can barely get through. And I get that also you can also flip your pod racer on its side, but like it's on the C buttons, you know what I mean? Which is like, if you know N64 controllers, that's really stupid. That's like the worst place. Because I literally have to use my pointer finger on the controller to hit it. Like that, see? I guess that's kind of what I want you to do more than likely, but like, man, it's a complicated... How did I even explore? Probably gonna end soonish anyways, but we'll see. It does make it easier, but it's very hard to hit that button, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, it's just not easy to hit that button. I feel like this game would be a lot better if there was like an actual map that was like useful, that told you what was coming up, that wasn't like green dots. Because it's very hard to like maneuver around some of these sections when you don't know. How am I supposed to land that? I don't understand. It literally happens like instantaneously. There's no reaction time. I don't get it. Oh, there's a little shit. Like, what am I supposed to do there? Do I just, like, brake? Because if I brake, they're going to pass me. If I don't brake, I'm going to explode and they're going to pass me. You know? Can't win. Oh, for... It's worse this time, because now you got to go into one of those tunnels twice. Because the first one was frustrating with that. And then now I got to do it twice. 2 times. Might even be 3 times. Let's... Oh my god. See what I mean? They're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna have this one slit wall thing that like turns randomly. It'll be great. It'll be great. You'll totally have the reaction time at 15 frames per second to do that. I'm shitting on this game a lot, but I'm still enjoying myself even when it's frustrating. It's one of those games that like you want to be good at, you know what I mean? Like you want to keep playing and practicing because it's just a good game and it just makes you feel good when you actually finally get through like a race that's been giving you a lot of shit, you know? You're like, yeah, I did that shit. I persevered. Oh my god, Clegg Holdfast, get out of the freaking way, bro. Every time with you. Dude slams into you like crazy. I mean, I guess you can probably destroy their pod racers if you slam into them all the time. Never really attempted it in this game. Like the second game, it's like an intentional gameplay thing. Okay, so if I pull up on the joystick there, or press down on it, I mean, you can land that. So I guess that's what I gotta do. It's just weird because there's no like way for me to react to that. See, I slowed down, and then like 6 people passed me. So like, how do I get through this section without getting decimated immediately? You can't touch the walls. You touch the walls, you're dead. Touch the rocks, you're dead. Just no winning. It's like everything is against you. Okay. Get out of here, Anakin. You little shit. You just call me Bolt Brain? How rude. How rude. I was gonna say, we haven't even gone through a full lap of this yet, because... I feel like every racing game back in the day had like one of those tunnels with like a cool looking effect. Like that was just like a thing that had to be in racing games. So remember Need for Speed had like the same thing with like one that was like covered in lights. It was really cool looking. 3 times! They make you do this 3 times. God dang. Oh, like, how did that one explode? That it wasn't even the one that hit. What? I call bullshit. I call bullshit. How am I still flying right now? What? What is going on? Was that supposed to happen, or was that a bug? Because none of them were flying. There's only me. So it's the first lap, and I'm in 8th place. That was such a long lap. 3 minutes for a single lap? Like about almost 3 minutes. That's crazy. There's Sebulba. Sebulba. Other question is, if you do destroy their pod racer, do they come back? Oh, that didn't even... Come on. How are these races so hard? All 3 of them are the same thing. I can't get anywhere. To be fair, I picked the pod racer that has like the widest wingspan, or whatever you want to call it. Engine span. So it's not very good for doing certain things like that. But speed-wise, it's great. Speed and acceleration. And repair. Quick repair times. I'm trying so hard not to hit anything, and like it's almost impossible. How are they passing me? Like, actually, what blew me up? I don't even know. I don't even know what did that. It just happened. Oh my god. There's no possible way for me to get anything but 12th place in this. I'm trying not to hit the walls, but like I'm trying to also avoid the rocks, and like you have to go towards the walls to avoid the rocks. So it's like you can't, there's no winning. I can't be the only person that finds this hard, right? There's gotta be like a thing. There's no way. Please turn sideways. Thank you. Appreciate it. The only part that I can even remotely catch up is here. And even then, the fences are like destroying me here. Like, I'm boosting like crazy, and this dude behind me is still so close to me. And they're gonna pass me here in a second. Oh, I don't want to get eaten by the sandworm. I'm trying so hard to not hit the walls. It's so hard to maneuver. It's like, okay. I'm not flying this time, so that's a bright side, I guess. They're like right on me though, like, and I'm not gonna get close to anybody else because they're so close. I feel like when I was a kid, I was a lot better at these games as well, and I think like nowadays we're really spoiled with frame rates and stuff. Because back then, playing this at like the frame rate it's at, whatever it is, 15 to 30, somewhere in between there. Like nowadays, it seems jarring to play a game at that frame rate, but back then that was like the average, right? Like most games were like that, and well, 3D games were like that average frame rate, right? So you're kind of used to the choppiness. And now they'd be releasing mid-generation consoles to help your frame rate. I can't believe what Sony is doing with PlayStation right now. It's actually insane. It's actually mind-blowing. I mean, it's not that mind-blowing because they've always been greedy, but it's pretty bad. It's like one of those things where it's like, man, like PS5 in the first place should have been 60 frames per second. I feel like it's so stupid that companies don't realize that people want to have a better playing game. Like, graphics are good and all, but like having a better playing game is more important, right? Like, am I wrong? Okay, I'm just gonna let off on the gas here and see if it... No, I get stuck. Okay. Never mind. I thought I was on to something. Turns out I was not. I can't do that without hitting that wall every time. But, yeah, I don't know what they're doing with that. It's crazy. It's craziness. PS5 should have been able to handle it. Like, people don't care about graphics as much as they do gameplay. I feel like a majority. I mean, I'm sure there are people that are like, oh, man. And it's great when a game looks fantastic and is graphically impressive. That's awesome. But, like, if the game has to play at 30 frames per second to be that graphically awesome, that's kind of sad, you know? When the graphics impair the gameplay, that's where I have an issue, right? Not to mention that PS5 is like mostly remastered PS4 games at this point anyway, so like I don't even know what they're trying to do. These are really cool sections. As difficult and as annoying as they are to play, they're cool. See, I can pretty consistently get 10th in these races. And then that's it. But yeah, like, you look at a game like, I know some people will disagree with me here, but Elden Ring is not the most amazing looking game ever, right? It has good graphics. It's above average, but it's like, you compare it to like Horizon or The Last of Us, or I don't know. I mean, it is an open world game anyways, but you compare it to other games, it doesn't look as good, right? But people don't care. That game is like a masterpiece because it plays great. It plays great first and foremost, and second of all, it looks nice, right? And it has a cool story. Like, people don't care that much about that other stuff. People act like companies seem to think that people do, but anyways, let's see. I'm probably gonna end stream here. This was fun. Okay. Disable. Okay, I don't think there's anybody I can read right now, really. There's not a lot of people live on my thing. Not really. It's funny, like, when I go to look for people to raid, it'll show me people that aren't actually live. It'll be somebody that, like, just raided me or something. And it'll be like, oh, yeah, this person's live. And it's like, no, they're not. No, they are not. Yeah, I'll probably just end, I think. Okay, well, I'm going to end here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it very much. I won't be streaming tomorrow night because I have a show. And Saturday, I'm not sure if I'm going to stream or not. I might, so we'll see. And if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're following me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!